Do you know all the rules for writing effectively a canon at the lower fifth? Then take paper and pen, watch this video and make bloom the composer hidden in you, thanks to the neurocomposition. Composition meets neuroscience in an incredible cutting-edge method for learning composition thanks to passive learning. After music, my greatest passion is neuroscience because only if you know how the mind works, you can use it to its full potential. Thanks to the numerous high-level studies I have carried out in the field of the mind, in particular with the writings of Napoleon Hill, Joseph Murphy, Russell Conwell, Joe Vitale, Dale Carnegie, Carol Dweck, Neville Goddard, and above all HCE, Human Connection Engineering, an Excellence World Championship of the Italian House of the Functioning of the Mind by Paolo Borzacchiello and Luca Mazzilli, I have created this super effective method that allows you to learn composition in a passive way. How does it work? Take a pen and paper, watch the video and copy everything I write exactly step by step. I guide you by staying close to you, in every single passage, in every solution, in every technique. You learn by assimilation. Even if you don't understand everything right away, it's not a problem. Working with me through this method, after several exercises, you will already have developed remarkable skills. In fact, you are not learning through rules, but thanks to your mirror neurons, which take each piece of information as a seed and plant it in your subconscious mind. Over time, will make them sprout, transforming composition from an intellectual act to a natural action. Enjoy this experience at the highest level. Download the PDF I created for you directly from my Patreon page. Thanks to this PDF you practice on the same terrain that I work on with you in this video, because this will allow you to lay a solid foundation in counterpoint and composition. I still underline the importance of copying exactly step by step everything I write. In fact, only in this way you can learn thanks to the subconscious learning that impresses in your mind in a more effective way. If you receive the same stimulus at the same times from all your senses, view, watching this video and writing, hearing, listening to the result of what we wrote, touch, writing yourself on the paper, and also smell and taste if after you wrote a canon you want to snort or eat the shit. I remind you to join my Patreon, where you can find the PDF that I write here now with you, and many new, amazing and stratospheric videos of improvisation elements every week. Well, now that you have paper and pen, let's take our fantastic tabula compositoria and let's start with the video. Canon at the lower fifth. So, as you know, the first question is, what's our consonance interval from this note, from this point to the next one that will be at the lower sixth? So remember that this is the first note of our dux, and the red note is our first note of our comes, that is the same note of the dux but transposed according to the rule of the canon. So our question is, now our challenge is writing all the notes that are in consonance with the second one, so 3, 5, 6, 8, in this way, and this will be all the melodic intervals that we can use in our melody, in our structure of the melody of the canon. So, as you can imagine, in this case we have the 3, obviously, but also the unison, the 3, the 5, the 6, the 8, and then again we can have the 3 and the 5th. So, what are the melodic intervals we can play or write when we are composing a canon at the lower fifth? We have, so let's write our table. The unison, because the unison is the 5th on the next bar, with the melody of the comes. Then we have upper intervals and lower intervals. Upper intervals are the second, then the 4th, D, G. Then we have the sixth, that, remember, according to the Renaissance tradition, should be, or better, must be a minor 6. Then the octave. And what are the intervals we can use in a descending motion? They are obviously the unison, then there is the lower third, then we have the lower fifth, and we don't have the octave, or we don't have the sixth because it is a second, so it is a dissonance, and we don't have the octave because it is a fourth with a G, D, G, so it is a dissonance. And so these are all the melodic intervals we must use for our canon at the lower fifth. Perfect. Now let's pass to our common and familiar next following step, that is writing the structure of our canon. So treble clef in this way, and let's start, for example, from the C. Today I want to change the note, so I want to write now an upper fourth. Can we do it? Yeah, we can. Fourth. Remember to check every time the interval you write with the table. So F, then lower third. We can do it. We have the lower third. Then upper second. We have the upper second here. Good. Then we have another upper second. So it is possible because we already did it. Then we have a lower 3 here, so we can do it. Then we have another lower third here. It is possible. And then we have another lower third here, because today I want to play a big number of lower thirds, and for finishing an upper fourth, so we can in all cases thanks to this table. Perfect. Now let's play this melody. Perfect. Now let's pass to the next step, that is right diminution. Right. Perfect. So we have here our dukes and our comes. Now write everything with me, step by step. This is really important because in this way you can learn with your neural associations between writing, listening, and watching what I write. Now we have our structure first of all. So F, then we have D, then we have E, then we have F, then D, then B, then G, and then C. So this is our structure. Now what I want to do is play diminution. So rest, I want to start this diminution with a rest. Then for connecting this note to the other note, I can add this dot and the following note for fill the interval. Okay. Then from this point to the E, I can play this jump. Then we have to see if this, to verify if this jump will work on the next beat. We will see later. So okay, then we have this F. I can play, for example, this solution. Okay, it works like right. Okay, then let's play this diminution. So okay, and I want to continue with this ascending melody. Then we have to verify if this works, but I think so because these are in parallel thirds. In this way, so 3 plus 5, or better, a lower fifth in this point is G, so it will become in parallel thirds. So I think it will work. Then, now from our G to the C, I want now to make a little modification here and writing this, that will be here our final cadence. So this time I write now the structure of our final cadence. That will be on C in this way, perfect. And now let's write this kind of a fifth down on the commas and let's see if it works. So rest here, then rest. Okay, now we add the B flat because we have perfect fourth and also here perfect fourth. So, and also with solmisation, this is fa fa and this is fa fa. So perfect fourth, fa 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 fa. Okay, then we have this leap. Okay, this leap with the other voice is 6 and 3, so it was perfect. And then we have this note. Okay, then we have the F, so the fa, sorry. Okay, this is what I said before. Perfect. And then in this point, for having our cadence 7, 6, 8, okay, because I want here, I want the 7th, I need a D, okay. For that, at the place of E and D, I keep only the E in this position. The D will be longer and then the final cadence in this point. So in this way, our canon is complete. So let's play it again and let's focus on the most important aspects. So, okay, imitation 3, 6, 6, 3, then 6, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, okay, 3, then we have 6, 7, 6, 8, and with these really simple rules we can really compose our beautiful canon at the lower fifth. So you find a lot of material, PDFs and other extra exclusive beautiful exciting contents on my Patreon. If you want to get access to these beautiful contents, come to my Patreon and join my community PARTIMENTO. If you have been watching this video up to the end, I bet you too are fascinated by the world of partimenti, improvisation and historical composition. For us musicians of the 21st century, it's important and fundamental to know these techniques and the way in which the great masters of the past used them artfully to compose the extraordinary music we play today. If you master these patterns, you can better understand and interpret what you play. You can compose new music based on these patterns and you can improvise new music from scratch because you know the grammar of this musical language. For that, I created Improvisation Elements, a set of several improvisation exercise videos for each of which you can download a PDF to practice whenever you want. Improvisation Elements is an ambitious project and is reserved for those who support my work on Patreon. Every week I upload new Improvisation Elements videos on different topics, sequences, scales, cadences and more. All these videos are organized at the following page. So now subscribe a membership on Patreon, choose the exercise you want to practice and become an improviser.